Okay, so what do you do if you're in Circle's shoes right now? Because just running through some of the numbers, right? You've got your gross margins getting crushed with distribution costs. Core US market is being deregulated, and banks and financial institutions are about to kind of crash this party, which was this kind of duopoly of Circle and Tether. You're spending over $250 million a year in compensation, another 140 million a year in G&A. You've got net income's down 42%, adjusted EBITDA is down 28%. They earned 1.7 billion in revenue in 2024, but had to pay out 900 million to Coinbase as a distribution partner. What do you do if you're in Circle's shoes right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think the bank aspect is going to be really powerful, right? I mean, I spoke to a Circle board member and I said, is stablecoin bill good for you? And they were unclear, right? And so if it was me, I think you either look towards becoming effectively a partner for all the banks, right? And so you let them effectively white label USDC. Slash, I think that you effectively try to make a very, very small transaction fee. I think that's ultimately where you're going to make money, right? And if stablecoins become more present, it's going to be a transactional business, right? Interest rates are going to come down. That's going to crush revenue even more. And then people are looking at you not from a tech multiple or payments multiple, right? Like a PayPal or Stripe kind of multiple or Adyen multiple. They're giving you effectively like a bank multiple, but even discounted from the bank because you can do less with that money that you're holding. That's my sense of what you do is you fundamentally shift the way that you try to make money away from a purely interest rate driven business.
Yeah, I was looking at the valuations. So Coinbase is trading at if you're looking at adjusted EBITDA, Coinbase is trading at 16x, PayPal 10x, Visa's 27x, MasterCard 28x. If Circle, what's the range for the valuation? I think it was 4 to 6 billion that I saw for an IPO. That would imply a multiple of like 13 to 20x. Feel cheap? Feel expensive to you?
To me, that feels expensive, right? Just for exactly the comps that you gave. I mean, I think better comps are right looking at, MasterCard and Visa traded at multiples because they're effectively, it's an oligopoly, right? And then Coinbase, if you look at where you think you make the money, right, in terms of those 4 layers that I outlined, they're trading there. So I think it's better to look at like a bank multiple and then effectively take a discount from there. It's effectively the way that I view it. I mean, obviously, Circle has built some good technology around it, but it was interesting, right? Like I listened to a similar podcast with Laura Shin, right? And the argument was that the expenses were from compliance. I'm curious how many people are actually in compliance, especially since Circle's changed its model, right? Like a year and a half ago, more and more people could effectively mint and burn directly with Circle. Effectively, they took a decision not to do that. A bunch of different reasons why. It's less costly from a compliance perspective. You only need to manage a few kind of like warehouse partners or distribution partners. So I don't know if the costs are coming from compliance, to be completely honest. So that's kind of my take on it.